Our first player up, Brenden Aaronson. Should Pochettino pick up or ghost for Brenden Aaronson?
This is a tough one right off the bat.
Like, are we like, is ghost like not even called up?
So this is the traditional definition of ghosting is that you literally just like they disappear. They're nothing to you. But we're saying ghosting for November, like this.
Yeah, for this next round.
Yeah,
we'll go with. We'll all agree as a task that it's for the next round, not forever.
Not forever, but for now.
I mean, if it's Brenden Aaronson, I pick up. I don't know if the guy's going to have too big of a role against Jamaica.
I'm going to say ghost for this.
Yeah.
Like, not call him up at all?
For this camp? No.
The question becomes, what did you see in the last two matches that tells you he deserves to be a part of the squad against Jamaica?
Where is he going to play, too?
He's not starting.
No, I know that.
I get that.
But
off the bench?
Then you're looking at off the bench against Jamaica. What
did you see from him?
What I saw
in
against
this window.
So,
like, did he show
anything
you
positive? Anything positive?
So for against Panama, which was a match where the U.S. conceded a lot of position in the second half, but they had a bright start. He still didn't give you what you needed out of that number 10 position in terms of getting on the ball. Can he run? Can he counterpress? Can he be someone who's super effective in winning the ball back for your team? Absolutely. But in the way that Mauricio Pochettino plays, with that intensity, yeah, okay, you could see why he might want to go with Aaronson, but in terms of keeping the ball and being creative and being daring and being strong, he did not do that. So that was against Panama. Now, when we saw him in Mexico, every single time he gave the ball away or he was knocked down, he was so ineffective. I know Brenden Aaronson really well. One of the best locker room guys, team guys that you can be around. Genuine person. You love him. You see his quality.
Sure.
But in this match, this is the worst I've ever seen Brenden Aaronson play. And he would look in the mirror and say, I didn't show up, I didn't perform. He's honest. So you can respect that about him. So
guess how many times he lost possession? Guess.
I know.
I'm gonna say 6.
You're way off.
I have the number
12.
in front of me. Higher.
Higher.
Wow.
He lost possession 20 times in the game. So I'm interested in seeing. I think Brenden Aaronson brings a lot to the table from an energy perspective, and I want to see that because that's like a given.
That's
just straight up, right?
But that should be for every player.
I get that, but Brenden Aaronson gives you a different type of energy than every player can give you. I would like to see him off the bench and how that plays a different role.
That's not the national team's not for that. Show me at Leeds.
I'm ghosting him.
Yeah, I'm ghosting him. Show me at Leeds that you're different than the player I saw in these two games.
If you're saying pick
He's
up, I can't wait to see all the rest of the names.
No, we have to agree as a desk.
Yeah. Okay.
We all said ghost.
I said ghost.
Well,
sorry. Outvoted.
But if you're saying pick up, I'm really curious to see who you say ghost to then.
Well, all right, let's move along to our
This segment's going to take longer than we thought.
player.
Let's go to the next one.
Are we picking up or ghosting Yunus Musah?
I'm picking up.
Picking up.
I'm picking up. I saw enough. I saw enough that the mistakes that were made in Mexico, I can say, don't do that again. Let me see you go out there and do that.
I think more importantly is he's already proven at this level. He's played in the World Cup, and he's proven to be successful at a World Cup, and he's still young. He's played out of position. Yeah, he said he played there at Valencia and all that. But we all know he's not a wide player. He's not a winger. He's not someone who's running at you.
Will he play him inside against
that's
Jamaica?
His best role is an 8. It's the same type of position that we see Darlington Nagbe play. That's his best position.
Ultimately, the question was, after the Panama game, did the Yunus Musah experiment work? And I think we came to a consensus that the goal gave Pochettino justification to roll him out again to see, all right, against a better rival in a more intense atmosphere, is it going to work? I don't think the experiment worked.
No.
I pick him up, but please play him.
The only reason I might ghost is because he's not playing for his club team. But for me, I'm picking up.
All right, I think we're all picking up. All right, next one. Brenden Vazquez. Picking up or ghosting?
I'm picking up, baby.
Picking up.
Picking up.
Picking up.
Charlie broke it down very well earlier in the show as to what we saw from him, and he was really the only guy that came in was a difference maker.
Difference maker,
against
motivated,
Mexico.
engaged, different profile, big target striker, makes runs, good runs in behind.
He creates his own chances in games that get complicated, that aren't free-flowing, that aren't your European type of games. Look at Raúl Jiménez. They were just tossing balls out, and he was bullying Robinson and Ream. And he was creating his own chances. Rabonas, bicycle kicks. You kind of got to find a different answer when your game plan isn't going how you thought. And if you're a striker for a national team that wants to make a difference in world football, you gotta Swiss Army knife. You gotta have something in your back pocket that'll give you another layer.
And talk about patience. The only reason that Brenden Vázquez left Cincinnati, and that was a good situation for him, MLS was a good situation for him, was to get better, to improve so he could get the call up for the U.S. men's national team. So I know he's been patient. You could tell he's worked at his craft. He's gotten better. He's improved. I think he's ready for this opportunity.
You'd love to
at
see
least
it.
get a shot.
All right,
a
so
proper
we are
shot.
in consensus. We are picking up for Brenden Vázquez. Next one up, Gianluca Busio, picking up or ghosting?
I'm picking up. I really like, maybe in the Mexico game, he didn't play as well as we know he
Nobody
can,
did.
but he still showed me at least something in the Olympics, in Serie A with Venezia, and even in this camp. I really like the progress that he's taking now.
Even in the Mexico game, he tried to do a 1-2.
He's trying.
He was
So
trying to make
for
those.
me,
Yeah.
he absolutely should be a part of the camp.
The only reason I might go is because I feel like, we've seen everything. We've seen what we're going to get from him. Maybe try something different in the midfield, but I like how well he played enough to say he deserves to be there and potentially even start. So for real, it's a pickup.
Agree?
Yeah,
Pick up.
pick up.
All right.
I'm
No
picking
complaints.
up. I thought he looked really, really solid against Panama as well. That was a great performance from him. I liked him and Aiden Morris in the midfield there. All right, next one, Tanner Tessmann.
I'm picking up because I thought I wanted to see more from him. I was kind of upset we started the same double pivot in the Mexico match that we started with Panama, Aiden Morris and Gianluca Busio. So for me, it's like, let's see what we have with him. So for me, it's a pickup. Even if he doesn't start, hopefully he does, gets that opportunity. I say for me, Tanner Tessmann's a pickup.
I'm with you in the sense that coming into a game where the U.S. have been dreadful in midfield of all positions. This is not, normally when you're bringing in a sub to change the game, it's an attacking player, especially when you're getting
difficult to find your footing.
As a holding midfielder, if you're not protecting the lead, it is so difficult to say, okay, let me grab a hold of the game and create the tempo. So I'm with you. I think we didn't get a chance to really see him properly, so I would pick up.
If you look at the midfield depth with the guys who are injured, including Luca De La Torre or even a Johnny Cardoso, who's more defensive than a Luca De La Torre, and we're considering moving Yunus Musah back into the middle, just given a number situation, like how many midfielders can you bring, I'm ghosting him. Not to say that he's not getting a shot further down the line, because I think he's promising.
I think I'm picking up.
ghosting him.
I'm picking. I haven't seen.
We didn't get a chance.
Yeah. I still.
He didn't come in and make a bunch of mistakes either.
No,
So for
certainly
me,
didn't.
I'm happy to see more.
And just mind you, Tyler Adams is going to be most likely back in the squad now.
Totally
with
forgot
Arsenal.
about Tyler Adams.
Weston. So Adams, Weston,
Like,
those two
is
come
he
back
realistically going to be playing against Jamaica?
Who?
Tanner Tessmann?
No. But
It's up to the coach, though, right? Like, the coach has to see all these players.
Right.
Tammy,
And he needs to
Tyler
see a lot
Adams.
of players that he didn't have. Johnny Cardoso. I think Johnny Cardoso might be a guy that Pochettino really wants to look at.
True, that's true.
And
Over Tanner Tessmann.
and he's
possibly.
been really poor as of late,
He has.
both club and
has,
country.
yeah.
All right. So at the end of the day, is Brenden Aaronson the only player that we ghosted? Oh, we ghosted Tessmann?
Wow, okay.
Oh, we ghosted. Okay, so Brenden.
Thanks.
Brenden
My
and
opinion
Tanner.
carries
Sorry,
weight.
guys. Maybe in a month or two we'll check back in. We'll revisit that relationship.